Live from the Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts. This is the YouTube channel vlog show in which video games, flash game show gameplays, along with sports and wrestling news are the norm. This is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, good times, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. And now, here's the host of the show, the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Thank you for that lovely intro. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome once again. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. I am your host, Eric Lima of the show. What's going on, everybody? Everybody knows who I am. I mean, I'm been introduced, man. You know, I got to reintroduce myself again. Epa, what's going on, everybody? This is episode 204 of the show, and December the 3rd, 2022. 3:04 p.m. What is happening, everybody? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed day. And, hope you guys are having a very blessed day. We're going to have some fun today. And, we're going to talk a little bit of wrestling, if you don't mind. I think I always like to talk wrestling. And, we're going to talk about what happened, And it seems to me that AEW Impact, not right, I'm into AEW Rampage. I put Impact instead. Oh my gosh! Oh, you see, he's right here. Here you go. Yeah, check that out. I meant to put AEW Rampage, but AEW Impact. I'm in trouble. I just botched the whole thing again. AEW Rampage. A lot of people, man. A lot of people, bro. A lot of people are going to get on my case about that. It's with AEW Rampage, not Impact, Eric, you moron. I know. Oh, excuse me. Anyways, Darby Allin went one-on-one with the former Two Dimes, Cole Carter, and Darby Allin did win his matchup, despite the fact that the Factory tried to get involved. Nick Comoroto tried to get involved, but Darby Allin did win the matchup. Renee Paquette interviewed Keith Lee, what him and Swerve Strickland talking about. It seems that Shane Taylor, the former Ring of Honor television champion, appeared and said, "Hey, I don't know what's going on with you leaving family and all that." He goes, "You know what? We're going to settle this. It'll be me and J.D. Griffey." I don't know if he's related to Ken Griffey. Wow, J.D. Griffey. Is he related to Ken Griffey Jr.? Who knows? Somebody look that up for me. Because if that's the case, man, you're talking about great relations. Anyways, again, and it will be a Ring of Honor Final Battle next week as they face the team of Keith Lee if they can find somebody. Swerve Strickland comes in and starts smiling. Goes, "Dude, do I need to depend on you?" And he starts shaking his head and walked away. I think Keith Lee was not very happy. I think Swerve Strickland was really playing games with him. Anyways. Anyway, John Silver and Alex Reynolds are trying to pick up the pieces of what happened when Dark Order's 10 betrayed the Dark Order to join up with Roosh. Now going by Preston Vance, and then Roosh and Preston Vance responded. I'm telling you, the Andrade family office is getting huge, that's for sure. Well, Renee Paquette interviewed the Acclaimed. The Acclaimed says they'll take on anybody. And then the Guns interrupt the Acclaimed. Then Jay Lethal, Jeff Jarrett, Sunday Jutt, and Satnam Singh interrupts the Guns, saying, "You guys get out of here." FTR walks by everybody, interrupts, and the two shake hands. This coming Wednesday, I believe FTR defending the Acclaimed defending the tag team titles against FTR, who are not going to be putting up their titles. Because if FTR wins the tag team titles, FTR will be the first team to wear 4 different belts and simultaneously. It's going to be crazy to do that. Well, the Bunny is to challenge Hikaru Shida for the Regina D1 Wave Championship that Shida has held. And in fact, Shida says she will also be defending the title at the Battle of the Belts 5. So, I don't know when that's going to be, but I think it's the beginning of the year, I think. So, that's what she said. So, I'm really kind of stoked about that. And see, so Shida is I think defending it next week at Rampage, I believe. So, Private Party took on Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett and Team Slapnuts, a.k.a. Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett, did win the matchup. Renee Paquette interviews Saraya. Once again, Saraya looks gorgeous. And talking about, where to go from there after the victory and all that. So, Danny Moe took on Athena. Athena is trying to get herself ready for the women's Ring of Honor Women's Championship matchup. I think she's challenged Mercedes Martinez at Final Battle. And Athena did pick up the victory, but she decided to attack Danny Moe after the match. Juice Robinson, the new assignee of AEW, decided to challenge Samoa Joe for the Ring of Honor Television Championship. So that match happens, and we happening at Final Battle. And Juice Robinson, you better win this one, or else Tony Storm's going to dump you. My opinion. And who knows for sure what's going to happen. Mark Henry decided to interview Orange Cassidy, QT Marshall, or as I like to call him, QT Fire Marshall Bill. And they started talking, and and the best friends were ended up dressed as lumberjacks and holding up fake axes. What was it? Chuck Taylor, funny dude. Trent Beretta, a pretty funny dude, and Danhausen, really funny dude. They were dressed as lumberjacks. What do we need? No, okay. We just. And I'm going to tell you about that lumberjack, because I do discover something very interesting. If you watch my live reaction with Jordy Scow last night, the live reaction I did with Jordy Scow that he hosted, so you probably know what I mean by that. So. But Darby Allin decided to cut a promo and decided, well, he held the TNT title. Well, guess what? He wants it back. And he's challenging Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's got a target. He's got 2 belts. He's got a lot of people targeting him. Look out, everybody. Somebody call Samoa Joe's mama. Meanwhile, the All-Atlantic title on the line in a lumberjack match. Lumberjacks surrounding the ring. Orange Cassidy and QT Marshall going at it. And QT Fire Marshall Bill's trying to cheat and everything else. There was one part where Orange Cassidy fell by his side and fell at the feet of Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy gently picked him up, make sure he's okay, got him back in the ring. Ethan Page, all ego, and I really want to punch him in the face, because all he does is just harass Matt Hardy and disrespect him, and tells him to send him to the back. And I was like, you're going to send me to the back here? Kick through the uprights, pal. Boom. There you go. That's how we play football here in America. Anyways. The Lumberjacks started brawling. Now, if you notice all the Lumberjacks, there was one, it was like, I saw a guy with a familiar jacket, and I'm like, wait a minute. That can't be who I think it is. Kevin Thorne. I don't know when AEW picked that guy up, but Kevin Thorne out of it? I thought he was working real estate last time I checked. But Kevin Thorne was actually part of the Lumberjack. They must have been paid extra. I don't know. He wanted to make more money on the side. Kevin Thorne? AEW? I really don't know. I am shocked that Kevin Thorne was at AEW as a Lumberjack. I was like, that's how they bring him in? That's weird. Weird situation, but he was there. And, everybody was fighting and brawling. Orange Cassidy did retain the title, but then before the match ended, Penelope Ford came out and distracted Orange Cassidy. For what Kip Sabian started attacking him, and then started attacking him. Then after the matchup, Sabian and Cassidy were brawling to the back, and then Private Party and Woods and Nice were brawling, and then the lights went out again, and the House of Black showed up and took out everybody. They started causing carnage and all that. Julia Hart doing her thing and playing mind games and whatnot and everything else. And excuse me. Yep. And that is how the AEW Rampage ended. Not AEW Impact, which I wrote on here by accident. Jeepers. I might have impact on the brain, but who knows? And we'll see what happens here on in. Well, that is all the time we have on this great show. Episode 204. On episode 205 Live, will be another episode of Saturday Superstar Arcade. I think it's episode number 18. I'm going to check. I'm going to play I'll play a new special arcade game called Donut Dodo. I want to see if I'm trying to beat it. I have played it a couple of times, and sometimes I get past the first level and can get past the second level, but I'm going to try and do my best there. So that's it. That's all the time I have on the show. You guys have a wonderful day. Until that next episode, Mr. Announcer, hey, can I ask you something, Mr. Announcer? Take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A big beefy E, tour for Bob Saget production, and in association with a sweet buffer raving dingleberry telepictures and distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode of the show. See you on the next episode of the show. Goodbye for now, and have a very blessed day.